Hi all, my name is Wendy Shuffett and I will be your instructor throughout the course of this semester. This video is an introductory video as we process some of the key aspects of the syllabus. So if you would take a moment and open up the syllabus on your Word document so that you can follow along, or you want to make sure that you note some of these key aspects. The first thing I want to point out is that our class is completely online. There will not be any required Zoom meeting times to meet. However, we may have some Zoom meeting times that will be offered to students to meet up with me for questions or for some kind of presentation. These will always be recorded so that you can go back and look at those if you need to. Please note that my office hours are located at the top of the syllabus. These are considered virtual office hours, which means this is the time that I will be available to answer emails or schedule some type of a one-on-one through Skype throughout the course of the day. The email that I provide you in the top of your syllabus is the way that you need to communicate with me. When you email me, please use your Jeff State email. Those are the only emails that I look at, are those that come from students with Jeff State. You need to tell me several key things: your name, what class you're in, and your question. Also, please do not leave the subject line blank. If I don't have this information, a lot of times I don't know what the context for the question that you're asking is. I've got over 200 students online this semester, and they're in 5 different classes, and so I need specifics before I can go in and answer your question. You'll notice on the syllabus our textbook that's listed there. You want to make sure you get the textbook within the first week of class if you can, or at least within the first 2 weeks. You will need your textbook. It is required because we do have chapter tests or chapter quizzes that go along with the text. You can get the text through ebook or through Jeff State's bookstore, which does have some hours that will be open. There's also Oak Mountain Books across the street from the Shelby campus. So one of the things to note is that our class will be done primarily through Blackboard. It is an online class, and so if you have not gotten familiar with Blackboard yet, you want to take a minute and scroll through, click on some of the different links that are there in Blackboard so that you can be familiar with the various tabs and what is located in each one of those tabs. One of the key things to note here is that Blackboard does not support Apple products. And so if you are submitting an assignment using Apple, such as Pages or something like that, it will not be supported. Blackboard is not able to open it, and I will not be able to grade it. So you'll need to have another format to upload your assignments if you are not, or excuse me, if you have Apple. Otherwise, you can upload assignments using Word. You can upload assignments directly into the assignment tab that is there in Blackboard, or you can upload assignments through Google Docs. So any of these things will work with uploading your assignments into Blackboard. A couple other things to note. You want to make sure that when you get familiar with our Blackboard site, that all of our content material is under the content tab that is there. And our class is broken into modules. Modules will be open for a week at a time. It is during that week that you need to go in and you need to read the material, read everything, or watch whatever videos are in the module, read the chapter in the book. You will complete the chapter quiz during that week, and you'll complete the module assignments during that week. All modules open up on Monday mornings, and they all close on Sunday evenings at what is called the end of day. End of day typically means 11:59 p.m., but something to note here is that 11:59 on Jeff State's computer or Blackboard may be different from yours. It may be off by a minute or two. So you want to make sure that you are giving yourself enough time to submit assignments so that they will be in on time. It is important that you pay attention to all of the open and close dates, and all of that is listed in the syllabus on the last page, which is the course outline. You will see our topics for each week. You will see what chapter we are covering, and you'll see the open and close dates for each of those. Couple other things to note, we will have a midterm and a final in this class. The midterm dates are listed in your course outline, so make sure you take a minute and familiarize yourself with that. The midterm is over the first half of the class. The final exam is over the second half of the class. Late work. Because our modules are open for a week and you have a week to go in and familiarize yourself with the material, read the material, complete the assignments, I only accept late work for 1 day past the due date, and it is worth half credit. After that day, I will not accept any more late work. So I highly recommend that you get into your modules early in the week, get your material done, work on it throughout the course of the week so that on Sunday you're not trying to get everything done by the end of day or 11:59 closeout time and end up turning things in late. So one of the key parts of our class is that all of your assignments are done in a way that you are doing some kind of written response. There may be some video responses that may be interspersed throughout, but most of it will be written. And one of the things that we take very seriously at Jeff State is any form of cheating or plagiarism. So plagiarism is when you copy and paste off of the internet into your assignment. Copying would be working with another student and having him or her write out portions and you write out portions, and then you swap with each other and fill in your assignment sheet that way. When all of your assignments are turned in, they are turned in through a program in Jeff State that's called Safe Assign. And Safe Assign looks for cheating, copying, and plagiarism. And if it is found, it will alert me and it will alert you as the student. Sometimes those percentages are low because there may be some overlap with the way some of the questions are answered by students. But when the percentage of any kind of cheating or plagiarism or copying is higher, I go in and check it. And if it links into something, which would be copying, pasting, or which would be from another student's material, you will receive a 0 for that assignment. You will be alerted for that, and you also will be noted that if this happens again, you will be written up with the school. So you want to make sure that you are careful in doing your own work throughout the course of our class. Our entire class is based on points, which means everything that we do has points associated with it. All of our assignments are worth 25 points, and the quizzes are usually somewhere between 10 and 12 points. Plus, we have the midterm and the final. And so within this format, you can keep up with your grade just as easy as I can. Nothing is weighted more than anything else. So you want to keep up with your grade through the Blackboard grade tabs, which is located under Tools. And if there is something that comes along and you're missing some grades or assignments, you need to follow up with that. Also, at the end of the semester, all of your points are added together. The percentage then is found with the overall points in the class, and then your final grade in this class is based on the breakdown listed in the syllabus: 90, 80, 70, 60. A couple of notes to also keep in mind is with our quizzes. Our quizzes are based on the chapters, and you are given 20 minutes to answer the quizzes. There will be somewhere between 10 and 12 multiple choice questions. At the end of the semester, your 3 lowest quiz grades will be dropped. So you want to make sure that you kind of use those wisely. If you decide not to do a quiz 1 week, that's fine. You'll take a 0 for that quiz, and you can count that as a dropped quiz at the end of the semester. So as we go through our semester, I want to make sure that you know that I am seeking to communicate with you in a timely manner. Because of the parameters of our class and me having all of my classes online as well as you, Sometimes it may take a little bit for me to respond to emails. Emails should be responded within 24 to 48 hours within the business terms. And so if you email me on a Friday night about an assignment that you have a question, I am not available through the weekend. Those are not my office hours. I will respond on Monday. So that's another reason why to kind of keep up with our material early on in our semester. I'm looking forward to a good semester with you all. I hope that you are able to engage with the material in a thoughtful manner and you're able to piece together some important aspects of American history and understand how we got to this point of where we're at now. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out and I will be in touch soon.